Yeah, my name is Alexei Grom. I'm General Director and Chief of Board of Utlc Eurasian Rail Alliance Company. Our main business model is to transport cargo from China and Southeast Asian countries to Europe and backwards. Why did I come for this exhibition? Because this is the main logistic event in the world.
现在我在的呢是2024亚洲物流双年展的现场，它呢是知名的慕尼黑国际物流博览会的亚洲版。2004年登陆中国，每2年举办一届。可以说啊，这个展是与中国物流业共同发展起来的，也已经成为了中国物流行业发展的风向标。我们可以看到呢，现场有超过40个国家和地区的企业参展。加上啊，中国现在对很多国家是实行了来华免签政策，可以说是吸引了非常多国际知名的物流企业参展。那么呢，在一众展商之中啊，我们也是找到了一位来自俄罗斯的朋友，他呢是正在致力于中欧班列的发展。
The route of the Great Silk Road through the territories of modern Belarus, Russia, and Kazakhstan has remained the main transport artery on the map of Eurasia. So how are Europe and China interconnected? Today, by caravans of the 21st century, by regular container trains following a route with a 1,000-year history.
I would say that our strategy in Utlc Era company is also somehow contains the part of this Chinese strategy, One Belt, One Road. I think that all the countries along this modern Silk Way are getting better. The life is growing up in these countries, and the people in these countries, the living standard in these countries are rising up, growing up.
随着中欧班列的不断壮大呢，格罗姆先生也提到，在2015年，他们只拥有15条的运输线路，而现在呢，这些运输线路已经超过了750条。不管是在展会上，还是在做客我们演播室的时候呢，格罗姆先生都提到了铁路运输相对其他运输方式特有的优势。铁路运输的集装箱可以装载各式各样的货物。铁路运输具有安全性，性价比也很高，还能减少碳排放，做到零损失等等这些优点。这些呢，也都是中欧班列用铁路运输货物的方式所带来的优势之处。
The customers are choosing railway because railway is fast, railway is very secured, it's very safe. We have analyzed our, for example, protection of the cargo in our services, and I must say that, for example, in 2023, we have 0 losses in our services. I think this is what the customer is looking for, of course, and this is quite a high result comparing with our other mode of transportation. And you're absolutely right. The number of electric cars in our services is growing up. The solar panels also, we see the increase of this commodity.
And as we all know, the reach of the train is broadening. So compared with your company's first cooperated with the China-Europe train, do its benefit increasingly extend to more countries as it connects China and Europe?
Yeah, first of all, being a railway engineer for over 30 years, I like to talk about trains. And in Russia, we are generally saying that life is developing where the rail is developing. So we see the very good results of railway developments in China. And I must say that the railway developing is in favor of all the countries along this modern Silk Way. And for example, in our services, we have some projects with 8 countries involved in the complete supply chain. So I think this is in favor of all these countries and all the people who live in these countries.
随着开行数量的提升，辐射范围的扩大，装运点的增多，中欧班列是沿着丝绸之路，让越来越多的中国品牌走向世界，也让更多的外国商品走进中国。中国现在是世界第2大经济体，在国际贸易中的地位也是越来越重要。作为贸易的重要支撑，国际物流也呈现出持续向好的积极态势。
In 2015, when we have transported around 40,000 TEUs, so today we're transporting around 700,000 TEUs in our services.
how long is like single trip to?
So from here to over here, it's from 5 to 6 days. Comparing with a sea freight, which sometimes less over the month. So yeah, it says here 7 days because of we also need some time for a loading, for the paper issuing and things like that. So
The routes you provide is very important. It's the only way.
it is very important.
Yeah.
You're right. You're
I
right.
understand.
We have a train to put here the passenger train, also for our clients,
I
you know,
want to try.
to show the beautiful sides of Kazakhstan, Russia, and Belarus.
而如今我们要面临的另外一个现状，可能就是大国博弈日趋激烈，地区冲突此起彼伏，比如像是红海局势、俄乌冲突等等这些。那么在这种情况下呢，中欧班列也是从另一个方面有力保障了国际产业链和供应链的稳定。
I can remind the situation with the pandemic in 2020-2021 when ships stopped, the air communication has been stopped, but the rail worked properly and we have doubled our volume in a very safe and very efficient way. So, and this proves again that railway communication is very reliable, it's very stable, and it shows its competitive advantages during these difficult times in the world economy. I'm also a professor of Moscow International University. On the first lecture, I always ask my students what they think about the future, which professions are going to be popular in the next decades. And world logistic, is definitely in the top 5 of professions that today's students are telling me. So I'm absolutely agree with them, and we have to make our logistics better, more efficient, more competitive for all of us.
Thank you very much for today.
Thank you very much.
谢谢。
谢谢. Thank you.